So I just read about this fascinating project that uses deep learning to clone voices in real time. Wait, real time? That's mind-blowing.
Right? And it's based on this framework called SVTTS. It's like a three-stage process where it first captures a voice from just a few audio seconds.
That's wild, so it can generate speech from any text. I mean, how accurate does it get compared to the original voice?
Well, that's the interesting part. The initial results are pretty impressive, but there are definitely caveats, especially with voice quality.
So it's not perfect. What are the limitations? I can imagine nuances might get lost in translation.
Exactly. The system has aged since it was developed, and some SaaS apps deliver even better audio quality nowadays.
So hang on, that makes me think about the practical applications. Where would this kind of tech really shine?
Well, think about areas like audiobook narration or even dubbing movies. Imagine the efficiency.
Right, but I also wonder about the ethical implications. Could this lead to misuse, like creating fake audio?
Absolutely, that's a real concern. There's potential for voice impersonation that could be harmful in, say, identity theft scenarios.
And if voices can be cloned, what happens to consent? It's a gray area that needs addressing.
Definitely. Plus, the technology could spread misinformation easily. That's a major societal risk.
You know what caught my attention? The setup instructions for this project. They suggest using a virtual environment.
Yes, keeping it isolated makes sense, but it's also an added step for those who just want to dive in.
Right? I mean, for someone who's not tech-savvy, that could be a deterrent, don't you think?
For sure, the entry barrier could limit innovation. What if they made it super user-friendly?
Exactly. It feels like we're at a point where sound tech could really benefit from simplifying access.
True, but then you lose some control. Balancing simplicity with depth is tough.
Okay, but what if higher quality tools created wider gaps? Wouldn't that just push some innovation aside?
Good point. The tech elite could thrive while others struggle to keep up. That kind of inequality is concerning.
Super intriguing. And speaking of quality, did you check out how they implement preprocessing steps?
Yes, preprocessing is key. They recommend tools like FFmpeg to ensure audio quality is on point before training.
And it's super important too. Bad audio could ruin the whole model's effectiveness, right?
Exactly. The quality of input directly impacts the output. It's the classic garbage in, garbage out scenario.
Actually, this reminds me of that debate over AI in creative fields. Can algorithms ever replace human touch?
That's a hot topic. AI can replicate but not feel. There's something fundamentally human about voice.
Totally, but think about how we could enhance creative efforts. AI could be a tool, not a replacement, right?
Exactly. Collaborating with AI might push creative boundaries further, but we need to safeguard artistic integrity.
And real-time speech synthesis could revolutionize accessibility too. Imagine how it could help those with disabilities.
Yes, that's a powerful application. It's so encouraging to see technology enabling communication for everyone.
So what's next for this tech? We're continually evolving, but are there safety measures being discussed?
That's still in question. Effective regulation is crucial. The tech itself needs ethical guidelines, don't you think?
Absolutely, it's exciting yet a bit terrifying to think about these advancements. What's the takeaway here?
I think it's about finding balance, innovation alongside ethics. Let's keep questioning and discussing.
Agreed, I'm glad we dove into this today. There's so much potential here and yet so much to consider.
Definitely. This conversation has opened up so many avenues to explore further. Can't wait for our next discussion.
Same here, let's keep the dialogue going and maybe track new developments in the space. Exciting times ahead.